Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's January team meeting. Well, guys, for being a little late tonight, of course, traffic was crazy today getting home, and I've been extremely busy. I hope you all had a great and wonderful holiday. I hope that you are staying warm and prepared, hopefully, for the little bit of snow that we are supposed to get tomorrow. So let's get started with tonight's webinar. Of course, we're going to go over team recognition as well as any incentives, the team incentives, what's going on with Avon, anything that's new, and I want to give you guys some tips with keeping your business going during the winter months. Give me one moment. Let me get this started. So again, welcome. For those of you who have not met me, my name is Elaine Davis. I am your Avon team lead and upline leader and mentor. I've been with Avon for a little over 5 years. I started Avon as a way to have some extra money for me to do some things with my boys that I wasn't able to do just with working my regular day job. Since then, I have grown my business. I've started a team. I join in with different Avon events. I go to the Avon conferences known as RepFest, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you to help you grow your business. I hope you guys also join me at different Avon functions, rallies, and especially RepFest. They tend to be a lot of fun. They help motivate you for your business as well as give you ideas and tips on ways to grow your business, different and creative ways of doing things as well. So first, I want to welcome the new team members who joined in the month of December. We had Tess join in December and Daniel join in December. And in January, we had Levon join our team. So let's all welcome them to our awesome Avon team. So as everyone should know, we are currently in campaign 3, which started actually on Wednesday, and it ends on January 22nd. Make sure, again, you submit your orders by no later than 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the last day. Remember, keep in mind that we are on flex ordering, so you can place your order, your campaign 3 order, anytime during the 2-week period that campaign 3 is running. I do caution you not to wait until the very last day, especially if you're placing your order online, because sometimes with any reps that's waiting to the last minute, sometimes the website is moving either slow or it crashes, so it makes it hard to get your order in. So definitely I recommend either placing your order the day before the final day or some other time before the final day. Also, remember when you place your orders to always order new brochures. You can order, I always recommend ordering at least 2 campaigns ahead. So if you're placing your campaign 3 order, to order your campaign 5 brochures. You should already have your campaign 4s because you should have ordered them during your campaign 2. And my recommendation for that, before we could never order the very next campaign books, which you can do now. Before it automatically sends you 2 campaigns ahead of time. So I'm kind of used to that, but I like it because it gives you a chance that if you're in campaign 2 and you order campaign 4, it gives you a chance to see what's coming in campaign 4 and to plan for that campaign and with your customers. So also other business tools you may need, such as the bags, samples. Avon has a lot of new products coming out. So definitely take a look at your what's new so you know what's coming out. Also, make sure you order samples of the clinical line eraser. You probably should have had it already, but anytime I see the new brochure and I see there's a new product, if there are samples, I try to order those samples so that I can let my customer try the sample, because hopefully I want them to order that new product. Or in this case with the clinical line eraser, there's a special where they can get it for free if they order 2 other select new purchases. So if they order 2 new select purchases, they can get the clinical line eraser for free, and I want to give them a sample of that, or maybe some other new samples that I have, to encourage them to try it, and if they like it, to place that order to get that free item. So that's one of the things that I do to try to boost my sales. Especially I try to coincide my sample ordering with what's coming out in the brochures, which again makes it, which is why it's very important to pay attention to your what's new demo book, as well as your brochures that's coming out. So if you're ordering 2 campaigns ahead of time for your brochures, you'll get to see your brochures before you give them out to your customers to plan accordingly. So campaign 4 starts January 23rd. The hot product for that campaign is going to be the new Naked Proof Body Care line. It's brand new. It's going to feature an anti-cellulite cooling gel, a firming cream, and stretch mark minimizing lotion. So you have time to plan for this. Make sure there are samples of these products. So make sure that you check out your what's new, or you can also go onto your Avon 2.0 website to see and order the samples so that you can start having those conversations with your customers. Ask them questions. What's one thing that they want to change about their skin, or what's the one problem they're having with their skin, with their body, so that you can say, hey, well, Avon has this new Naked Proof Body Care line coming out, and let me give you a sample of whatever it is that they are trying to target. That way, hopefully, they like the sample, and then they want to order the full-size product when it comes out. That's your way of, getting that sale before the brochure even comes out. You're getting them excited about when they do get the brochure and they can order that. Also, you don't have to wait. If they try the sample and say, oh my goodness, yes, I definitely love this, I want to try it, you can place that order for that one from your demo and get it at an even better price, to get an even more discount on it and earn more money when you sell it to your customer. So let's go over some team recognition. So, of course, we just started the cycle, the 2019 cycle. Keep in mind for my new team members, the Avon Cycle, there are 26 campaigns, and it starts with campaign 1 and runs through campaign 26. We have a new campaign that comes out that starts every 2 weeks. So for 2019 top online sales so far this year, Suzanne at $52. Top sales in campaign 1, again, Suzanne with $226. And top sales in campaign 2, Suzanne with $115. Congratulations, Suzanne. Keep up the hard work. I definitely want to see for the month of January, for campaigns 3 and 4, more top sales, or definitely some other members. So hopefully we're going to get there. I want to help you as much as possible. So if you have questions, need help with anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me, because I want you to be successful in your business as well. So congratulations to Suzanne, since she was the only rep with the qualifying sales for the team incentive. Suzanne is the winner for the month of December. So I will be reaching out to you, Suzanne, so we can meet up to get your Avon goodies. So let's go over the team incentives for anyone who may be new, anyone who may not remember what the team incentives are, and how to achieve and win them. So I have a personal team incentive that I do for everyone on the team. and this is a running incentive that I've done. This will be my second year that I've done this team incentive. So you must have $200 or more in sales during a campaign to be entered into the monthly raffle. So if you have $200 or more, you get an entry in that raffle. So even if it's always 2 campaigns, because each month there's 2 campaigns. Sometimes there's 3. But so if you have a $200 order in campaign 3 and then a $200 or more order in campaign 4, that's 2 entries for you. So you get an entry for each campaign that you have sales of $200 or more, and the winner of that raffle gets Avon goodies from me. It could be products, it could be business tools such as bags, such as samples. Sometimes I do like to give away sometimes some of the free products, the new products that are coming out in the upcoming brochures. A new incentive that I'm rolling out for 2019 is any team member who joined the live monthly team meeting will be entered into a raffle to win new Avon products from the current brochure or the What's New demo. And again, this is a new team incentive that I'll be running for the 2019 cycle. And all you have to do is join the live team meeting that's held every month at 7 p.m. the second Friday. I always post on Facebook reminders about the meeting, as well as send out an email to remind everyone about the meeting. So I would love for more of you guys to join the meeting so that it's not just me. I'd love to interact with you. If you have questions about things or don't understand something, you can get those answered during the meeting, and you could be helping out other team members who may have the same question. I know it's hard with everyone's busy life to set time aside, but I feel that it's important to have these so that you are aware of what's going on and get the guidance and help that you may need to grow your business. And it's to me, it's even more important now that we don't have district sales meetings like we used to in the past. I know for my reps who've been with Avon for a while, remember the district sales meetings we used to have monthly with our district manager. That's no longer. So Avon has really tried to move the responsibility to the leaders. So, you feel like you're more of a leader and you're mentoring your team and training your team and getting them the help that they need. Keep in mind that you also have Avon resources that's available for any questions or help you may need. Everything is always listed on your Avon 2.0. You can go on there and find information. There's Beauty Buzz that comes out every Monday, give updates on things that's going on with the company, new products that are coming out. There's a virtual sales meeting every month. There's an opportunity meeting every month. So if you have someone that's interested in joining Avon and starting their business, you can share that information with them so that they can hop on an opportunity meeting and get more information. And that's a great way to start your team so you don't feel like you are lost and unsure on what to do when someone's interested in joining Avon or you don't have all the questions. Definitely use that resource and invite them to the opportunity meeting that is hosted by Avon. There's also Avon University, which has lots of videos and resources, training to show you different ways how to use the Avon 2.0, the Avon social platform that they have. It's all of that information's there, and it all can be found on your Avon 2.0. So make sure you take advantage of that. My other incentive that I have is, again, a personal incentive through me. It's not an Avon incentive, and it's for my new reps on the team. You must be within your first 7 campaigns with Avon to be eligible for this incentive. And the reason why, again, this is my second year of doing this incentive. And the reason why I started it is because I do understand what it's like to be a new Avon rep, and you're starting your business and you may not have a lot of money to invest, but you want to have those things to share with your customers. You want to have bags to put your orders in without having to spend the extra money. So Avon has the Kickstart program, in which you earn different things at each level. Everyone who is a new rep should have received that flyer in your welcome kit and that I email out. So if you need help understanding that or have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. But in addition to that, I decided to do an incentive to help you out during your first 7 campaigns with Avon. So as you can see listed out here, if you place $100, if you have $100 in sales, you'll get a free A box. If you have $200 in sales, you'll get 50 samples and 10 brochures, and you'll also get the A box. So the higher you go in your sales, you'll not only get that tiered prize, but you'll get everything underneath of it. So if you have $300 in sales, you'll get Avon bags, and that'll be the literature bags, the small paper bags, the medium and large paper bags. If you have a $350 order, you'll get a free name badge. And of course, I'll call you and ask you how you want your name listed on your name badge. And that helps so that when you're out and about, even if you're running errands, you have brochures on you, you'll have an Avon badge that you can have on so that it identifies you. And if you're a shy person like I am, that hopefully someone will say, oh, you sell Avon. I would love to have a brochure. I haven't been able to find an Avon rep near me, because I do get that a lot when I'm out. And I have my badge on or have some type of something Avon that identifies me as an Avon rep. If you have $400 in sales, you will get $50 in Avon products of your choice. Normally when I do raffles, they are items that I choose. If you have $400 in sales, you get to pick your $50 in Avon products that you want. So they could be products that you love and you want to use yourself. They could be products that you plan to sell to your customers and get that earn that money. I totally understand. If you have $500 in sales, you'll get business cards. And again, I would contact you to work with you on how you want your business cards to look. So again, you reach $500, not only will you get your business cards, you'll get $50 in Avon products, you'll get your name badge, you'll get your Avon bags, samples, brochures, and your free A box. So definitely keep that in mind. And I encourage everyone to strive towards reaching these incentives, because if you reach these goals that I have, you'll also reach the Kickstarter goals and earn 40% during those campaigns, those first 6. I think with your Kickstarter goals, it's your first 6 campaigns. So definitely I enjoy doing this. Again, I want you guys to be successful. I want you to enjoy the Avon business and stay with it. It's not easy. I'll be the first to let you know, but no one who ever started a business said that it was easy. Let's give birthday shout-outs to our January birthdays. Tamika, Lavon, Kia, and Wanda all have birthdays during January, so I want to give you guys a happy early birthday. I think one of you have a birthday actually tomorrow, so again, happy birthday, enjoy, and hope for many more. So I just want to go over the only incentive that Avon has going on right now is the Los Cabos trip. The Grand Fiesta incentive is what it's called. The trip, if you win it, would be from June 2nd through June 5th. And the incentive started in campaign 1. It runs through campaign 8, which I believe is in April. To earn, for this incentive, you earn points. And to earn points, you earn points through your sales, through recruiting, and developing an Avon team. You can find all the details and breakdown on your Avon 2.0. With what 5,000 incentive points you can earn the trip for one, but if you get 7,000 incentive points, you can earn the trip for two. And I'm just warning you guys now, to earn the trip, you can't earn it just through sales. I did do calculations to try to see what you would need to do if you could, and you can't. You have to grow or start an Avon team. And you have to, when I did the calculations for myself, you basically need to have at least one person join your team. Each campaigns 1 through 8, and if you miss the first couple, you still have time. You just have to have more than one person join during a campaign. And then, of course, your sales, you want your sales to be at the highest. I think at $500 in sales is when you get the most points. And then, of course, you earn points for developing your team. So if you have someone that joins your Avon team and they join leadership, that's you developing your team. You're coaching them. You're helping them grow their sales, to grow their business, as in getting a team underneath them. So again, if you need help, want tips on how to go about doing this, reach out to me. I'm trying as well. I have not won a Avon all expense paid trip yet, but I have heard it is all the rage, and once you win one, you don't ever want to miss another one. So that is one of my goals right now, and I'm going to tell you, it's a struggle for me right now. I have a lot of stuff going on, so even this is a struggle for me. So I encourage everyone to at least definitely work towards earning the goals. There are other gifts that you can, prizes that you can earn along the way as well, and those are listed on your Avon 2.0, so you definitely check that out for more details. Again, I'm going to speak on the Avon leadership. Again, it can be very rewarding. Of course, it's a lot of hard work, but it's rewarding in a way because you get to share your passion, your love for Avon with other people who may be looking for a way to earn some extra income. Maybe they're struggling to pay bills, or they want income to do some extra things, as I did, and this could be their way to do it. Don't judge someone based on what you see. You may see them with a nice car and think, oh, they would never be interested in Avon, or you never know someone's situation. So I do encourage you, don't bypass or overlook someone just because you think you know their situation. Share the Avon opportunity with everyone. I mean, of course, you're going to get no's, but you may be surprised and one day get that yes. Believe me, I get plenty of no's, and I don't go up to people and say, hey, would you like to join? I don't do it like that. Some people are really good at that, but I'm not. I am shy. A lot of times it's through giving out my brochures. I do have family and friends that, share my brochures, and I get people interested that way. And then sometimes by doing the events, doing different Avon events, I get to broaden my horizon and talk to different people that way as well, because they're coming to the event. So it's not me going out and, I don't feel like I am harassing people. But I've done that too. I've gone out and talked to people, and, they're interested in buying Avon, and, they are not interested in selling. But it's very rewarding. Once you do start leadership, you earn, you get higher earnings. So not only are you earning on your sales, but you're earning from your team, and you earn from your team by, again, mentoring and helping and training them. And then there's different opportunities. Avon does have leadership coaching classes, and other things to help you with navigating the world of leadership with Avon, on top of the fact that you can earn bonuses when you grow within Avon. You earn even more bonuses. There's cash rewards. So there's all kinds of perks to joining leadership. So definitely think about it. If you have someone that you've talked to who is interested but you don't know how to go about doing it, definitely reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you get the process started. So let's talk about working your business during the winter months. I know it's cold out. I don't want to be outside. Most of the times other people aren't outside. Then you have to deal with inclement weather. And then, of course, January, February, March, it tends to be difficult because it's right after the holidays. People have spent their money on their holiday shopping, and they don't want to spend more money. So again, with this too, is a great opportunity to offer the Avon leadership to people. If they're like, well, no, I can't order any Avon. I have bills I'm trying to, pay off. You can offer them, hey, well, did you ever think about selling Avon yourself to help you earn that extra cash you need to pay down your bills? Did you ever think of joining Avon? Especially if you have customers that usually order from you every month. Hey, did you ever think of joining Avon to get that discount? As a regular rep, if you join Avon, you can order for yourself and you automatically get 20% off whatever Avon you order for yourself. So that's a great point to definitely share with someone who is either a great customer or is trying to make a little bit of extra money. Make sure your current customers that you already have, make sure you call them before you place your order. Don't do it the day that you're planning on placing your order. At least do it a couple of days before you place your order, because what I've found is that a lot of times they get my brochure, they may look through it, they may flag pages, but they're just as busy as I am, so they don't always remember to call me to place an order before I submit it. So definitely call your customers, text them if they're okay with text and say, hey, just wanted to let you know I'm placing an order on whatever day it is. And I just wanted to know if you saw anything in the brochure that you like to order. They're either going to say yes or no. If they say yes, great. Give them a call if you've texted them. If they're on the phone, try to take their order right then and there, of course, because the number one thing is you want to get your money before you place your order. And then use the customer product reminder that's on Avon 2.0. They do have that. So if you're placing your customers in your address book and you're placing your order under their name, if say they ordered a skincare product, most skincare products, if a customer is using it every day, it's going to last 30 days. So you'll get a product reminder for that customer so that you know that it's nearing 30 days and your customer may be out of that product. So that's another good way to call your customers to get that order. Hey, I saw or I noticed that you ordered a new Ultimate Day Cream last month, and I was just calling to see if you need to place an order to replenish that. That's the way they're either going to, again, say yes or no. Especially right now, there's a sale. Hey, and then they're, say, hey, there's a sale going on too. So if you order 2 new products, you'll get this clinical line eraser product for free. So those are ways to engage your customers, to remind them to place an order, because I know I do it sometimes too. I'm at the end of my lotion and I forget that I need to order some because I have other things going on. So make sure you reach out to your customers and make that contact. Sometimes they want to feel special, and they will feel special that you didn't forget them or they didn't fall by the wayside. And then sometimes if you don't reach out to your customers, they may find a new Avon person that they start ordering from. I've found that I've had customers, before I was following up with my customers, I've had customers that have lost my phone number. They may have moved, so they didn't get their brochure, all kinds of things. So believe me, follow up with your customers to get those orders. My other tip is to carry brochures with you. I'm not saying carry a whole stack, but maybe put a couple in your purse or a couple in your car, so that when you're going out, and if you have a Avon product with you, or if you are already a naturally social butterfly, that is great, because that's also how you you give out a brochure. Or when you're in the checkout line with the cashier, I do that a lot. I'll say, well, ask them, do you like Avon? And they'll say yes or no. And I say, if they say yes, I say, well, I usually put a little sample in my books too, just FYI. I'll say, well, I have a brochure here with a sample, and you're welcome to have it. Again, they're either going to say yes or no. If they say no, it's usually because they have an Avon lace already. But again, it's something easy. That's not hard to do. You don't even have to, if you don't want to do brochures, do samples. Most of the samples now have a line on them where you can put your name and your phone number and your email address. And I do this a lot when I'm going through the drive-thru of a fast food restaurant. I'll get my order, and I'll give them a free sample that has my information on it. And I've never... Well, let me not say never, because I have a couple times, but it's very, very rare that someone will say, oh, no, thank you, to a free sample. They usually take it. Now, if they use it or give it to a coworker or give it to a family or friend, that's fine too. But those are ways, and the samples are a lot easier to carry, fit in your purse, and give out there lighter. So that's also another idea. When you give out if you are talking to someone, and someone specifically asks you for a book, or you offer them a book and they say, yes, I would love a book, I've been looking for an Avon rep, get their contact information. A lot of times you give that person a book and you don't hear from them, because either they set the book down somewhere, they got busy, caught up in their life, so they don't remember. But get their contact information so that you can follow up. And you say, hey, Tina, this is Elaine. I met you, or I gave you an Avon brochure a week ago, and I was just calling to let you know I'm placing an order in 2 days, and I wanted to know if you saw anything that you liked. They're either going to say yes or no. If they say yes, great. Well, I can take your order now, or you can order online. Which works best for you? If they say no, then that's fine too. Is it okay if I call you the next time I place an order? It's as simple as that. And you can't be afraid to talk to people. And again, I will be the first to say it took me a while to get to this point. I was not, and I'm still not the person that will go up to someone and just start a conversation. But once I do get in a conversation with someone, I do talk to them about Avon. So even if it's a casual conversation, someone might, oh, well, what do you do? And I lead with Avon. I sell Avon, and it's my business. It's my part-time business right now. I do want to go into full-time eventually, but I lead with that. I don't lead with my day job that I work 9 to 5. And I may mention that after the Avon conversation. But that's what I lead with. It's different things that you can do, and I'll save that for another day, more tips. But again, another thing you can do is ask your customers, your families and friends to share their brochure. You can either ask them to share their brochure that they have, or you can say, hey, would you mind taking an extra brochure and sharing it with your friends, or sharing it at work? And if anyone wants to place an order, they can contact me. If you haven't asked, you'll never know if they'll do it or not unless you do. I do have a couple of family and friends, even a couple customers that do share my brochure for me, and they'll collect the orders and the money. So that's something you can do too. And if it's definitely family or friends, and they collect a couple orders for you, give them something free. It doesn't have to be something big. It can be a hand cream, the little $2 hand creams that's in the brochure, a lip balm, just something small to show your appreciation. I know for those of you who are established, you can do more if you want, but for my new reps that's trying to grow your customer base and get more orders, it's just something small to show your appreciation for them sharing your books. Definitely make sure you're sharing the Avon Referral Program. This started a couple of campaigns ago, I think November, maybe beginning of December. And the referral program is anyone, if it's a new customer that orders online from you, and there's a referral form on your website now, and they can enter in, put in friends of theirs who they refer to Avon, and each time they put in a referral, they get a discount on their order. I think the discount is 10%. Again, check out the details on your avon.com and share that with your customers, especially if they've never ordered online from you. If they've never ordered online, that would be a great way to get them started, and they get a discount. And it's unlimited, so they can refer 50 to 100 friends, and each time they get 10%, a 10% coupon to use when they order with you. Make sure you're ordering brochures every campaign and putting your contact information on this. That's the biggest thing. I get a lot of new reps, especially that don't want to order brochures because they cost money, of course, but at least get one pack. One pack is 10 brochures. And again, if you can't get a lot of brochures when you give out your brochures, ask your customers for referrals. Ask your family and friends for referrals, or ask them to share their brochure, so that you're increasing your potential customer base. Your brochure is your store. I have older customers that do not use the internet. They don't go on a computer, so they're not going to my Avon e-store and shopping around. They like the brochure. So if you have an older customer, if you're not ordering brochures, how do you expect them to order from you? So make sure you're ordering brochures every campaign. You can't order a lot, at least order one pack of 10. If you have old brochures, don't throw them away. Use them. Leave them in laundromats. If you're going to a doctor's office, and just like they have the magazines on the table, leave one on the table. Leave one in a shopping cart. Leave your old brochures in a shopping cart, because guess what? They're already old. You already have them, and so you're not spending more money, wasting more money on brochures. You're using them, and you never know. You may get a customer or two out of it. Make sure you're sharing your e-store link on your social media. Make sure you put your links on your brochures, and make sure you customize your e-store. Your e-store is customizable. You can put your picture on it. You can change some of the wording. You can change your background. You can put up what you want to show on your e-store, what you want to feature on your e-store. So do that, and once you edit it, don't leave it there. Change it up every now and then, so it's different. Edit your wording every now and then so that it's different. And last but not least, make the most of the Avon Social app. It's very easy to use. There are pictures of the Avon products already ready, and all you have to do, once you link your social media pages, is click on it. Your website e-store is already entered. All you have to do is select it to show on your post, and post on your social media platforms. Ask your friends to share your posts. Ask your family to share your posts, and of course use the Avon Sweeps. I'm not sure how often the Avon Sweeps is updated, but the Avon Sweeps is the sweepstakes that any Avon customer can enter to win. And keep in mind, with the Avon sweeps too, there's something really neat that Avon has integrated with it. If you post it in your social media and someone clicks on it and puts in an entry, you'll get that person's contact information. You'll get that contact information, and it could be someone that you've never met, is not a current customer. Guess what? You now have a new potential customer. If they enter the sweepstakes, most likely they like Avon. Why not give them a call and say, hey, I saw that you entered into the Avon sweepstakes. I just wanted to call you and tell you good luck on your entry and to see if you would like an Avon brochure. It's as simple as that. But you got to do it. And if you don't want to call them, I believe that you get their Facebook. I know with Facebook, I haven't seen it through any other platform, but with Facebook, I think you get their Facebook name, so you can send them a message through Messenger and say, thank you for entering my Avon sweepstakes. I wanted to wish you good luck and to see if you'd like to receive an Avon brochure. Again, you can do one by calling them if they leave a phone number. You can send them a message through Facebook Messenger, thanking them for entering your sweepstakes, and ask them if they like an Avon brochure. I always lead with thank you for entering the sweepstakes, because that's the way of opening up. You don't want to say, hi, would you like an Avon book? Then it comes off as you're being pushy, and they enter the sweepstakes and you just want them to buy from you. I always lead with thank you for entering the sweepstakes. And I'm assuming because they entered the sweepstakes that they like Avon, and so I offer them an Avon brochure. Again, they're either going to say yes or no. It can't hurt. So I just want to go over some of the things that's some of the Avon news that's going on. Of course, you have the virtual sales meeting that takes place January 21st. Even if usually they're during the day. I can't remember if they have one during the evening, but if you can't join, you can register for the virtual sales, and you can listen to the replay later on if you can't join live. There is a new Avon Go app. I have not had a chance to check it out yet, but I will, and I will most likely do a webinar on it. But you should be able to place orders on the go, share Avon products on your social media on the go, and much more. Of course, there's more information on your Avon 2.0. There is a new return policy starting in campaign 5. From what I've read so far, what it is, the return policy is going to exclude clearance items. So I know for sure items that's in the outlet book, and when Avon does their big semi-annual sale, I think they do it twice, items that are on clearance will be excluded from the return policy, from the return, goodness, I'm tongue-tied, will be excluded from being able to be returned. Those items will be all sales final. From what I understand, Avon will be placing that on the outlet book for the all sales final. I'm not sure if they're going to be placing it on with those specific products that are on clearance that are not eligible for return. This does not include sale products. Sale products and clearance products are totally different. I just want to put that out there for anyone who's new or may not understand. The outlet book and the clearance are usually items that are out of season or going to be discontinued soon, that Avon will put in the outlet because or they're seasonal. Some items are seasonal, but they come back every year. But when they're out of season, say Christmas stuff. Christmas stuff is now out of season, so you may see Christmas items going in the outlet books. Those items will be final sales. No returns can be done with those before anything could be returned back to Avon, as long as it was within the 90-day period. So just keep your eyes open for that information on it. I'm sure they'll be posting more information as we get closer to campaign 5, and you can find it on your avon.com. A new feature Avon is adding to your Avon 2.0 is that you'll be able to store your credit/bank cards for faster checkout, so that when you're placing your Avon order, instead of having to put your card numbers in, it'll store it, so all you have to do is one click to submit. So that should make things run a little smoother as well. And I just want to leave you guys with some 2019 goals that I have, and what I do each year for my business to help me. I always review the prior year to see what I did and to evaluate what worked, what didn't, what I liked, what I didn't like, so that I can make changes in my business and think of ways to improve or grow. One of my main things that I do is that I plan. I've been struggling with that a little bit, and we all go through those moments in our business where you try to do something, you make a goal, and you might struggle with it, but the thing is to remember is don't quit, don't give up, don't stop. It's like falling off the wagon if you're on a diet or something, and you fall off the wagon because you have that candy bar. It's okay as long as you don't quit and you go back to it, or think of a way that will improve or help you. I do have a planner that I use to help me plan, when I'm doing my team meetings, when I'm going to, create my slides and everything, because all of that stuff takes time. And, if you have, you have your family and you have your job, you have pets, you have other things going on, you want to make sure that you're setting aside time for your Avon business. And Avon is great where you can work it around your day and what you're doing, which is another reason why Avon created this Avon Go app. Because they want to make it easier for us in our busy lives to work Avon into our lives and not work our lives around Avon. So definitely, the Avon Go app is available in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. So if you have Android or iPhone, make sure you take a look at that, download it, play around with it, figure it out, and use it. I know I do a lot of stuff on my phone because I'm always on the go. I do schedule posts sometimes. I check emails. I check texts and send texts back. And I've also placed a couple of orders online, because there is an app that Avon had before, but I guess with the new Avon 2.0, the other app was tied to the original Avon, your Avon.com. So this one's supposed to be better and new, improved. Hopefully, all of my new reps, if you joined after August and after, you're already on 2.0. For my reps that were part of Avon prior to August 2018, if you have not switched over to Avon 2.0, you will not be able to download this new app. And some of the other new things that they have going on, you won't be able to download the new app. You will not be able to store your credit card, because again, that is unique to Avon 2.0. The online fundraising feature, I know that came out a while ago, but if you are not on Avon 2.0, you cannot use that online fundraiser feature. So I do encourage you, if you're using the older version of your Avon.com, to switch upgrade to the new version. I guarantee you it's scary because it's new and you're not sure, but it is wonderful. Plus, they have a lot of different things to help you manage your business, and I guarantee you'll like it. And besides all of us who've been using it for a while, they've had a chance to work out all the bugs that you may have heard about prior. So I want to challenge you to think about your goals for 2019. What have you planned anything? What do you want to do new or differently for your business this year? Do you have a goal? My goal this year is to reach Honor Society. I have been President's Club level for 4 years now, 4 out of the 5 years that I've been with Avon. I want to reach the next level, next sales level, which is Honor Society. So that is my main goal this year. I'd also like to advance in title. Right now I'm struggling between Bronze Ambassador and Silver Ambassador, but I'd like to reach Gold Ambassador at least before the end of the 2019 cycle. So those are my goals for this year, as well as I always think of new ways to market my business, new ways to grow my customers. So that's definitely, I challenge all of you to set business goals for for Avon. I no longer do New Year's resolutions. Everyone every year is like, what are your New Year's resolutions? I don't do resolutions because I feel like they tend to get broken. So I do goals. Resolutions, you mess up and then it's like, oh, I messed up on my resolution, so it's done. So I set goals. With goals, you have your ups and you have your downs. With goals, you may falter 1 month, but then the next month you may ace it. Your goals are something that you continually strive to reach. So I try to set goals each year. So I hope you all set goals. Think of what you want to do for your business, where you want to go, where you want to be next year. Again, a lot of great things going on with Avon. Lots of new things coming up. The biggest thing I'm excited for is RepFest. I'm sure that they will be putting out information very soon, so that you can start planning and register for RepFest. I am already registered for this year. If you went last year, to the RepFest, which was held in Ohio, you could do early registration. And this year it's going to be in Louisiana. So I'm really, really excited. I've never been, and I'm really hoping that some of you, if not all of you, will join me in Louisiana this year. As I get information on it, I will be sharing and posting. Just one last thing I want to mention is that there is going to be a Avon social / training held next Thursday at 6 p.m. at the Bill Bateman's in Rosedale. I will be going. This is a joint effort with other Avon leaders. Since we no longer have sales meetings, we have discussed it. We want to try to find a way just to get everyone together to share Avon ideas on ways to grow your business, things to do, as well as to get to know some of the other Avon reps in the area. A lot of times I do partner with other Avon reps to do events, to go out together to put books out. There's one rep that does parades a lot, so she'll post information and share that if anyone wants to do that with her. So it's a great way to, number one, network, as well as learn about the business and get firsthand experience. So I would love to see some of you come out, if not all. And for those that I haven't met, it'd really be great to meet you. And I think that's all I have for tonight. So I hope everyone found tonight's information helpful. And again, the team meeting is held every month on the second Friday. And so next month's meeting will be held on February 8th. So again, I will always post it on Facebook. I will also send out an email. And if you have not joined our Facebook team yet, let me know. I can send you the link, or if you still have the email that I sent out welcoming you, the link is listed on there. If you click on join our Facebook team page, it'll take you right there. All right, again, good night. Stay safe and stay warm.